What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you my two favorite external hard drives that I use to back up all my photos and my drone footage in the video coming up. So I have these two drives. They're both great, but I'm going to start with the Seagate 5 terabyte drive that's actually cheaper than this solid state drive. And I'll explain why in the video. First, we have this Seagate 5 terabyte drive, so let's unbox it. We just take it out right here. Just taking it out. Comes with a bunch of papers, but you don't have to worry about those. And then it comes in this little plastic case right here. All right, we just take it out. All right, so we got that. This is the external hard drive, and this is the little cord that comes with it. So you have these two things. This is the essence of it. And the great thing about it, you don't need anything else. This is all you need. What I usually do is I usually leave this little plastic sleeve on just for protection in case of dust, anything gets on it, maybe water or anything else. All right. And we just take out this cable. All right. All right, guys, so taking a closer look, what I do is I can just plug it in right here, okay? And then at the other end is my USB 3.0. All right, so what's great about this external hard drive is that I don't need anything else, all right? I don't need any external power. It's compatible with both Windows and Mac. So I don't have to plug this into the wall. I don't need any special software. I can just use it right after I format it. So I suggest you format the drive or erase everything, and then you're good to go. You don't need anything else. For you Mac users, you're gonna need OS X 10.7 or newer. And then for you PC users, you're gonna need Windows 7 or newer. I love this drive because it's so small, all right? It's 4.5 inches across, 3 inches down, and 0.8 inches wide, so it's super portable. For millimeters, that's 115 millimeters by 78 millimeters by 20 millimeters. And this weighs about 1/2 pound, or in kilos, about 1/4 of a kilo. All right, guys, so this is the Seagate 5 terabyte drive. I use it to back up all my shoots. When I have a ton of footage that I need to back up, this is my go-to drive. Now, we also have this drive, the 2 terabyte drive by Samsung. It's super small as well. All right, so let's open it up. All right. Comes in this little case. We're just gonna open it up. All right. And then there it is, the little drive. And you can see it's super small. And then just underneath, you're gonna just pull this little thing out. All right, this pops off. Underneath, you have your documentation. You can get rid of that. And then you have 2 USB cables. So you have your USB type A and your USB type C cables. So this is what the cables look like at the end of them. So I'm gonna plug the one with the USB. Now this is a USB 3.0. I'm just gonna plug this in, okay? And it has this little Velcro strap, which the other one does not have. That's because it gets quite long. And actually, side by side, the cables are almost exactly the same size. They might be, yeah, they're pretty much exactly the same size. I like the Samsung because it's so small. Look at this, guys. Basically, you can't see it, right? I can just make it disappear. It's that small. 3 inches by 2.4 inches by 0.4 inches across, okay? So, super small. So what do I like about this little guy besides being small? It has a read speed of 540 megabytes per second and a write speed of 550 megabytes per second. And just like my other drive, I don't have to connect it with any special software. I don't need to plug it into any outlet, all right? It just plugs right into my computer. I don't need any extra wires or cords and all this stuff. Like I said before, both of these, all you have to do is format them. They're compatible with Mac and PC. And the reason I like this solid state drive is because it's a little more secure than this drive, which is just a normal drive. So this has some moving parts, but inside this is a solid state drive, so it has no moving parts inside. As far as I know, I'm not an engineer, but I know these do last longer. It's also gonna be much faster than this one, probably about 5 times as fast, but you're also paying about 10 times the price in terms of the amount of storage. So for about $110 to $120, you get 5 terabytes with this guy, okay? And for the same price, you only get 500 gigs for this drive. So you have so much more space over here, but here you're gonna be much faster and it's more reliable in the long term. Now, I always like to max out my space. I like to go as high as possible. So for this one, I bought the 5 terabyte drive because that's as high as it goes. This guy, the Samsung, only goes up to 2 terabytes, which is still a ton of space for a solid state drive. And for the price, it's not bad. So which one do you buy? If you're on a budget, go with the Seagate. It's great, it's reliable, it's not gonna be super fast, but it's still gonna be usable for editing video, for storing stuff. So it's a very solid choice. Now, if you have the money, you wanna go all out, get the Samsung. It'll also give you more of a peace of mind for the long term, not losing any of your footage. What I do is I go on a shoot and I upload all my footage. So I have a ton of footage, I dump it onto this drive. And then after I'm done, I do most of my editing on this, and then I store my final copy and all my final selects and my final edits on the Samsung drive. So this is more of like a storage for all my footage, and this one is just for the best footage and for my editing. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, it's good to back up your work onto 2 external hard drives. These are 2 options for you. So if you buy one, actually buy 2 of these. That way, if one fails, you always have another one. Of course, with the solid state, it's gonna be more secure, but you never know, okay? So that's why it's good to get 2 drives. I left links in the below, so if you wanna click on that and purchase one of these, it's right there. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel so you can get more tech, photography, drone videos. Add a like button, share this with someone if they may appreciate it. And also on November 5th, I'm giving away an Apple Watch, which you can check out over here. And before I go, remember, siempre pa'lante, nunca para atrás.